John Hale?
Jamin, how much do you buy into these mock drafts? Have you like trending towards the first round? Do you pay attention to that stuff, or do you try and drown it out during this whole process?
Uh, I mean, it was the same as when I was playing here, with all the outside noise and whatever that's going on with mock drafts and whatever else. I tend not to even pay any attention to it because it's nothing but a distraction. So,
Larry Vaught?
Jamin, it's been quite a last year. I'm pretty sure at this time last year, we were asking you, you thought you had a chance to start, what kind of playing time was gonna be and everything like that. Now we're asking you about being a first round pick in the draft. Just what's this last year been like for you with all those emotions?
uh, honestly, I haven't even really had a chance to sit down and process everything that's happened for real. The way everything just unfolded, honestly, I'm just doing my best to stay grounded and just continue being who I am as a player, as a person, and honestly, hopefully, I end up on somebody's team.
Josh Moore?
Jared, what do you think's attribute? What would you attribute your this rise? I mean, I know you're not worried about the box and stuff, but when we last spoke, you were probably like a middle round. I think people were kind of putting you in the third, fourth round, and now I mean, it seems like it's pretty much a consensus. People like you, pretty high now. I mean, is it just are they seeing film? Is it, you know, is I guess what do you think is causing that?
Uh, Honestly, I'm guessing people just starting to wake up just a little bit. I honestly couldn't tell you. I couldn't put my finger on it. I'm not doing anything special. I'm not pulling out any hat tricks or anything. I'm just being myself, and I guess everything just unfolding right before my eyes, like I said.
Jeff Drummond?
Jamin, I was wondering who have you heard from the most so far? Does it seem to be a particular team or a couple of teams that have been in contact with your people the most, or a system, a style that you fit in the best?
Uh, at this point, I'm pretty sure I've spoken to almost everybody. Um, I can't really pinpoint anybody that's just showing any kind of interest or anything like that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've spoken to almost every team at this rate. At this rate, so um, like I tell all of them, honestly, I'm a guy that I feel like I can step in and play anywhere. If you want me to play center, I'll do it. Honestly, that doesn't affect me. So
Any really strong vibes coming from someone that you sense really really likes what you're doing?
no, sir, not at all.
All right, Adam?
Hey, Jamin, quick two-parter. Do you any plans to maybe go to Cleveland, attend the draft? And at Kentucky, you played Mike, Will. I think 2019 they even lined you up outside as kind of a rusher. Or is that something you're selling to teams? Are you getting any feedback that positional versatility and your athleticism you showed is a reason that you can succeed in the NFL?
Uh, well, first and foremost, as far as like the actual draft, it was always a dream of mine to, if I got in this position one day, to just be at home with my mom, my dad, and my brother and sister. I never really wanted to be a guy that was all dressed up in a fancy suit walking across the stage, especially knowing that I'm not really a guy that's one of them anyway. So, yeah, that was always just a dream of mine to be at home with my family, to just let everything unfold. And as far as what you just said, like I said before, I'll play anything you want me to play. So, I mean, as far as being versatile with Mike, Will, outside backer, anything, like I said, I'll play center if you wanted me to. So, that's not really anything that I'll just put any type of main focus on. I'll just step in and play.
Lonnie?
Yeah, Jamin, in the fall, leading to the fall practice, the present coach Stoops told us that he was high on you then, and you can see some great possibilities. And what did he tell you? I'll tell you what he told us. What did he tell you at the time?
Basically, just to keep doing what I'm doing. Like, don't try to be anything fancy. And the same message that he passed to anybody else on the team. Like, you can only be the best version of yourself possible. So, I mean, there's no reason to try to be somebody that I'm not. And that's my mentality going towards anything. So.
Derek Terry?
Kevin, I've heard Coach Stoops and Coach Merrill both here recently talk a lot about the strength stuff and how important those guys are to especially on pro days and other things like that. But just in your time at UK, I guess how much credit do you give those guys for helping you get to this position?
Oh man, almost 100% of my credit as far as putting on weight and even having backdoor talks with some of with Coach Ed and Coach Hill and stuff like that here and there. You got to give them credit. I feel like that's guys that get overlooked at times and stuff like that. But I mean, as far as everything, when I first stepped on campus, I was probably 190 pounds soaking wet, and now it's like I didn't even expect to even be able to put on this kind of weight. So I definitely give a lot of credit to them.
Larry Vaught,
Do you plan on going through the full pro day workouts? And what's your reason on either doing them or not doing them all?
Yes, sir. I plan on doing any and everything they ask me to do. I have no reason, no limitations or anything like that. I look at it as another opportunity to show what I can do. So
Nick
Thank
Roush, yeah, Nick Roush,
I know this is just kind of crazy, but what's been the most fun part about?
I guess you can say that my dreams really just happening like right before my eyes. Just getting a chance to even speak with some of the coaches and stuff like that. For example, I got a chance to meet Mike Tomlin, like just stuff like that. Meeting coaches that you grew up watching and seeing and stuff like that. It's pretty cool.
Josh Moore,
I know you wanted to, part of coming to Kentucky was, improving the school's image in football and kind of putting it on the map a little bit more. I mean, when you have guys that come here, like you and Josh Allen and other guys that are, getting drafted and getting drafted high, just, do you think, would you say mission accomplished or, I mean, any kind of, not saying it's going all downhill from here, but.
I wouldn't necessarily say mission accomplished because, I mean, there's always room for more. So you can't just stop here.
John Ham,
I mean, obviously you're open to any team that's going to draft you, but Coach House is out there in Kansas City. I'm curious if you talked to him during the process at all. Have you thought any about the possibility of playing for him again, the guy who helped recruit you?
Yes, sir. Ironically, I spoke with him like last week, him and his staff, and it was pretty cool to get a chance to see him again. So, like I said, I'm open to anybody, but I mean, that would be pretty cool as well.